You can't talk to. I like them. They're great. I know, but you can talk to them after the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. That's right. The whole show is me talking. Oh, the show is you? That's a mistake.
It's all about me. Yeah, of course, the show is about me.
Diane Keaton, welcome to the show.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I've been wanting to have you on the show for a long time. You have? Well, yeah. You were on with Johnny. Johnny?
Yeah.
Carson? Absolutely. Was that fun? Did you have fun with that guy?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
That was back when you were doing plays. Yeah, I was considerably younger.
Yeah.
Were you nervous at all, ever? No, Diane Keaton doesn't get nervous. I'm very nervous right now. My heart's beating very fast. It is not. Why would Diane Keaton be nervous, ever? I might feel like I'm going to jump. Yeah, I look like do I have rabies or something? Yeah, I'm a little rabid. Yeah, it's spring fever. That's all it is. I'll sit back here. I'll be good, I swear. But you do get nervous. I feel like you do get nervous. I do get nervous. Yeah, but I was excited about the music. I don't want to, just focus on them. I think you do, though. Yeah, you kind of do. You kind of do want to focus on them. They're great. The Roots right there from Philadelphia. Beyond great. But here we are. We're here. We'll talk about the Roots later on.
Okay.
Hey, look at your nails. Can I talk about your nails?
Yeah.
Sally Hansen. Sally Hand. Her name is Hansen? See that little thing? See these? They're like plaid. Yeah, they're plaid. And what they are is they're stickers. Oh, really?
Yeah.
You stick them on. I could stick them on your nose, for example. Now, why would you? Which I do want to talk about. You're staring at my nose. Well, you know my book. Let's just say it wasn't pretty. I do want to talk about your face. Let's just say it wasn't pretty, is the name of your book.
Yeah.
I don't see. Unless I'm in the back where it gets, like, a positive story. I don't see. Where's my acknowledgement? Why do you want to talk about my face? I got a good idea for you. Is it like a plastic surgeon or something? You're going to give me a number?
No.
You're beautiful, number one. You're a beautiful man. Right. That's not how you compliment someone. That's like, you don't do that to your kids. Like, she is so beautiful. Right, everyone? Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful? Right, everyone? But I got a few tips. And I have these tips in my book. But number one for you, the eyes. Let's talk about them for a second, okay? Because as sweet as they are, they're beady. They're not beady, but they need to move more. You don't want to. When I get nervous, I get a twitch. That's the problem I can't help you with. They need to move more? What do you mean, move more?
No.
You need to do some eye exercises. Okay, so you go like this. Like, look at my face. Well, not. Don't look at my face for long. It goes like, no, you're not looking at me. No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the monitor. You're not a good student. I was looking at the monitor because the camera's looking at you. Okay, they go like this.
Ooh.
Hey, whoa, okay.
Whoa, wait. Hold on.
Slow down. Let me try that. Now, do you see what that does for you? It pulls those eyes together in a way that, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You want me to do the whole interview like this? Yeah, something like that. So, when is your book? Just like I'm chasing a fly. Where's your? Bless you. Your book is doing well. I was reading these things in your book. You were, huh? I was because it's not just for women. No, it's for men. It's not just for men either. But there's a thing in here where you're talking about your diary. You were 14 and you were talking about different things because you're worried about your beauty. Oh, can I talk about my nose?
Yeah.
Well, I have a problem too. Obviously many, but I think that my book is basically for women who can't seem to get right without being wrong. And I think that sort of applies to everybody. Right?
Yeah.
Like, you're sort of wrong. But you're also right. This is fantastic having you here. It makes me feel I was a little depressed before the show. Now I'm definitely depressed. At least I have a definitive answer. No, I'm a little wrong. That's what makes me. You're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not. You're more wrong than me. But I got a lot of problems. But I'm not a model. I'm not an actor. I'm a talk show host, a comedian. You're an actor. Oh, my God. You're a very good actor. Oh, my God. But we'll talk about that later. In the meantime, I was about 14 and I saw that, I had a nose that had a round aspect to it at the top. That's called bulbous.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, do you think they'd even remember? W.C. Fields or Walter Matthau. They had bulbous noses.
Yeah.
This was not fun for me. And I wanted to be an attractive woman. And so what I did was I would stick a bobby pin on my nose at night, and that bobby pin would see, can I use your nose as an example? What? You can't use your nose? No, you. I don't want to use my nose. I like yours better. By the way, it's long.
Your nose, I mean. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
The first time I ever heard that.
My whole lifetime.
Yes. Ever. That's a win.
That's
a win for me. We can edit out the second part of that, and I'm gonna have a great week. Okay. There's that nose of yours. Long nice.
okay.
Yeah. Good. Now, you got to give me that nose.
Oh, yeah.
Put it in my face. What's going on? Someone's listening to this on the radio. So, you go like this and you tweak it like that. Let me see. Bite into. You have that pin on there and you sleep with it like that all night long. What would happen to my nose if that happened? It would be straight. Oh, my God. So right now it's not straight, is what you're saying? Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But you used to do that type of stuff. I did that, in hopes that somehow, but it happens. Who told you about that, though? You just heard an idea. It was an idea I had on my own. But, it didn't change. And that's the problem. But you ended up being. You're beautiful. The way you are. I wouldn't go that far. Oh, my gosh. You are a knockout. Are you kidding me? A knockout? Here's the book here, and it's out. You can pick it up here or download it on Kindle.